Hi, I'm Jessie, and this is my most amazing school hookup story. So it was my freshman year at the University of Pennsylvania, and it was fall break, so the majority of people during fall break go home. But I ended up staying because I had like a midterm or something. There were only a few of us left, and we all go out and we go to our favorite bar, which is Billy Bob's, which was a totally awesome bar. I walk in, and I was a freshman, but my sister was a senior, and her best friend was there, and he's like, Jessie, he's like, do you want me to introduce you to some hot soccer guys? And I was like, yeah. I was like totally wanting to hook up. And I was like, yeah. So I walked in, and he started introducing me to everyone. Like, just guys lined up at the bar, hot soccer guys. Like, I saw two guys who I was like, they're really hot. They're awesome, and it was Steve and Connor. But I like couldn't really decide which one I thought was hotter and which one I really wanted. So I'm talking to them, and I'm like flirting with both of them. I'm sitting on one of their laps, and like I remember that one of them like had his hand up my shirt. Literally, had his hand up my shirt, and he was touching my boob. I was sitting on his lap, you know, like being really flirty, and his hand up his shirt touching my boob, and like we were wasted, but like later on I'm like, you had your hand, you were touching my boob. He's like, I wanted to touch the boob. It ends up being the three of us, the two guys and me, walking out of the bar together. And they like were asking me to kiss them. They're both like trying to hook up with me at the same time. And I was like, listen, if you guys both kiss each other, then I'll kiss both of you. I'll make out with both of you. And we're just on the street. We're on Spruce Street, going back towards the quad. And so one of the guys, like, actually Steve, was like, no way, man, I'm not kissing you, like, blah, blah, blah. And Connor was like, dude, let's do it. Finally, they're just like, okay, fine, they kiss. And it's just like, I didn't make them make out. Like, they just went like that to each other. So I was like, okay, I guess I have to hold up my end of the bargain. I ended up making out with both of them. First I made out with Connor, and Steve was like, all right, like looking at his watch, like, it's my turn. So then I made out with Steve, making out with both of them in the middle of the street, like people are watching, like who cares? But during this entire time I'm still thinking, I'm not having a threesome, so who am I going to take home? Because I have all the power at this point. So I ended up just going back with Connor. I don't know what happened to Steve. We dropped him off somewhere. And yeah, Connor and I ended up hooking up. We went back to my place, and then we totally hit it off. We were making some jokes about Office Space or something. He said to me, like, I'm gonna call you tomorrow. Freshman year guy, one night hook up, like, no way he's calling me tomorrow. But he called, and ended up being my boyfriend for 2.5 years. My first boyfriend, my first love for 2.5 years of college. That's my story.